Many animal experts say problem-solving abilities and reactions are one of the best ways to determine a pet's IQ. I surfed the internet to find some of the easiest and most interesting tests developed by pet experts. Just remember, these tests are for fun. Don't get rid of your best friend if he or she isn't the brightest. These tests can be very subjective.
For our IQ test, we're going to test two very different dogs. First of all, we have Princess, whose name really doesn't fit the description of the dog. She's pretty wild, sometimes a little out of control, likes a lot of attention, and is kind of out there a little bit. Then, of course, we have Duke, my dog, who's very mild, very affectionate, very easygoing. Now, just looking at the two of them, you might think Duke's smarter because he's passive. You might think Princess is smarter because she's aggressive. Let's take the test and find out.
The cups test is all about memory. Place a treat or toy under one of the cups and show it to the dog. Then turn him away for a few seconds. If he immediately goes to the correct cup, give him 3 points. If it takes 2 attempts, score 2 points. If your dog looks under the other 2 cups first, score 1 point. Princess accidentally found the treat on the second attempt. Duke knows where it is, but is either too lazy, doesn't think I want him to get it, or isn't hungry. And I doubt he isn't hungry. The towel test is easy. Place a towel over your dog's head. If he frees himself in less than 15 seconds, it's 3 points. 15 to 30 seconds, 2 points. And longer than 30 seconds earns 1 point. As you can see, Duke is having some issues. Princess, on the other hand...
1, 2, 3. 3 seconds. 3 seconds to get the towel off her head. Pretty good.
Next, the leash test. On a day or time you don't normally walk your dog, get the leash. 3 points if he gets excited immediately. 2 if you have to walk to the door. 1 if your dog gives up. These two obviously score a 3. For this test, we're using 2x4s and bricks, but you can use a chair or table. Just make sure you pick a barrier your dog can fit his paw under, but not his head. If your dog figures out how to reach the treat within 1 minute, score 3 points. If he uses his paws and nose, score 2 points. If the dog gives up, and mine did, 1 point.
Hey, don't cheat. Well, all right, you deserve it. Nope, here. Go ahead. Come on, Princess. Whoa! Princess did it in 2 seconds! That's tremendous!
The winner? Well, since we gave the dogs an abbreviated test, we need to adjust our numbers a bit. Princess scored a 13, which makes her IQ well above average. Duke scored a 9, which makes him average. Now let's get inside a cat's cranium. Tigger seems to be a smart cat, but like many cats, doesn't like to be forced to do anything.
But we're going to try and get a little bit out of him just to prove that cats have something up here.
Let's see how he reacts to a gentle stroke with a pen outside his ear.
His reaction is he's flicking his ear and he's looking at me like he wants to kill me. One of the tests is to see how the cat reacts when you gently touch his tail with an object. How do you like that? Oh, he doesn't like it too much.
And then there's the reaction or lack of reaction to floral spray.
So after about an hour, Tigger still hasn't taken the IQ test. I'm full of fur, have a few scratches, and I'm exhausted. Meanwhile, he's sitting on my lap, and I'm scratching him in his favorite spot. So it looks like Tigger may be smarter than both the dogs and myself combined.
Mark Welp, HOI 19 News.